Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I always believe in that, you women. I believe you could do whatever a man could do. All right? I really believe that. Yes, I had women on my team. And there was no problem. No problem at all. All right? And I admired them so much that men beat them in wrestling. But when they finally whipped that man, dude, it's because you came to practice. It's because you was getting better. You figure a dude is working twice as hard because he don't want no female to beat him. So he's working twice as hard. So when you finally beat that man, you got to give yourself twice as much props. Because believe me, he didn't want to lose. You beat him. You beat him. And I admire that so much, to stick around and finally win that match. All right? I want to give a shout out to all my ex-wrestlers. Everybody I used to coach. Some I can't remember. Some I remember. Big people like, you can't forget, like the Niebauers and their father, Mr. Niebauer. Happy Merry Christmas, Mr. Niebauer. All right? And his kids. I used to always wonder what their groceries look like. I mean, wow. There's a lot of people I remember. A lot of people just stood out. I wish they were so nice. They were so big, like gentle giants. If they could have been mean, they would have whooped everybody. But they were so nice. Another big guy, Joe Wilton. He was another big heavyweight. He was another nice guy. If they could have been a little bit rougher, they could have went so much farther. But the thing is, they never had the opportunity to be in a rough situation because they was always nice and everybody liked them. Nobody ever wanted to mess with the Niebauers or the Wiltons. But they was nice. Then I had some wrestlers that could have been contenders. That could have been contenders. Dion Pulliam. If you would have just took it a little bit more serious, that dude could have been a superstar. He could have came to practice. More. All right. Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy, Curtis Miller. That dude was nice and a good wrestler. He was just plain nice. Curtis always listened to me. Curtis did what I did. Even though if I turned my back, he messed with me a little bit, imitated me a little bit. Hey, this is my show. And I got 26, 25 minutes to talk. All right? And this is Christmas time. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in my life, that was in my life. And this is part of my therapy to talk about my wrestlers. All right? We had a lot of them. We had this one guy named Zachary Zimmerman. This guy wasn't even 100 pounds, Zach. I would love to know whatever happened to Zach Zimmerman. This dude wasn't even 100 pounds, but he came to practice every day. Every day. And everybody was always bigger than him. Always bigger than him. You know, out of all the people in my life, all the wrestlers I ever coached, Zach, deep down inside, he was my favorite. Why? Because this dude was so small. He wasn't even 100 pounds. But this guy came to practice every day. Most of the time, he always got beat because the guys just weighed more than him. But Zach Zimmerman, I want you to know, I never forgot that guy. Every day he came to practice. Every day. But that guy was good. He was dedicated. And I never forget Zach Zimmerman. All right? All-time favorite, as in a wrestling coach. Okay? And then I had the ones that was rough, that you had to holler at a little bit, and they could have been better. Vinny Higgins. What's up, Mr. Vinny Higgins? But the dude could have been better. Vinny was a good wrestler. He knew everything. He knew all the moves. Vinny was a good wrestler. Vinny Higgins, he was a good wrestler. All right? Henderson. All right? I had a lot of good guys. All right? Vincent Clark, 189. We had a lot, I can go on and on. The one that I could stand out to, though, was he was rough. He didn't care what you did, or he didn't care how he lost, but you never think he was losing because he always came at you. Mike Lombardo. Mike Lombardo, that dude, he was a good wrestler. He was a good coach. He was a good coachable wrestler. And he always came at he always came after whoever he's wrestling. Nobody intimidated Mike Lombardo. I don't care if you read him 15-0. It didn't happen like that. But yet, that dude never gave up. He always came at you head first. Mike Lombardo was one of them wrestlers that just came at you. He stood out. Another one that stood out. There's a lot of people. I'm trying to think of them. But these are the things I run into. I give it up to Mr. Who gave me the coaching job, Mr. Misfits. He gave me the coaching job at Central, and I never forgot that. He took a chance on me, and I loved it. Only reason I left because my son was born. I wanted to spend more time with my son. But Mr. Misfits, he always stand out because he gave me that job. All right? And like I said, it's Christmas time. We talking about all good stuff, y'all. We ain't talking about working out all the time, you know? I want to give out to some couple teachers that stood out. This is my TV show. You ever want to be on TV and say thank you to all these people? Thank you, Mom, Dad, and everybody. Well, this is my way of thank you to all these people that's in my life. Yeah, I'm on TV, and I want to call their names out. Mr. Winslow, Mr. Lipchick, Miss Massing, Mr. Zognicki. This teacher, if you went to Academy, give it up to Academy High. Give it up to Academy. Academy High School. What's up? Okay. Mr. Zognicki. This guy, I swear, he's the one today still affect my life. He started me to read the newspaper because he always said, Mr. Stovall, are you informed? I didn't pass not one of his tests, but because I was informed, I read the paper, and I knew what was going on in the world, he passed me. Because of you, Mr. Zognicki, this is why I read the paper today all the time. Because of Mr. Zognicki. Wilson. Let me think about Wilson. Mr. Harris. First time I ever seen a black teacher was at Wilson. Mr. Harris. Miss Davis. Miss Davis. First time I seen a black teacher. Seriously. The first time I ever seen a black teacher was Miss Davis and Mr. Harris. It was at Wilson School. I remember that so well at Wilson and at Perry. Then I went to Perry, and I want to give a shout out to the prettiest teacher I never forget. Yeah, I'm giving out all my information. It's Christmas time. I'm giving shout outs. All right? The prettiest teacher I never, ever, 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 ever forgot was at Perry School. If you're out there and if you remember this teacher, Miss Baraducci. First time I was in love with a teacher. Yeah, I'm giving it all. So you can't blackmail me because I'm telling you everything. Miss Baraducci. I never forget her. She used to drive a little yellow Volkswagen. Because you know I paid attention. I must have been a stalker or something. In third grade or something. I guess that was before the word stalker came out. But Miss Baraducci, Perry School. Yeah, Perry School was a school too, though. Miss King Signature, Mr. Reed. I don't know Mr. Reed. I can't remember. I think it was Mr. Reed. I want to give a shout out to all these teachers. All the teachers, if you notice, all the teachers, because this is hard. I know it's hard for these kids to be home. All right? I know it's hard for the teachers to miss their kids, their students. I want to give a shout out to all the teachers. All right? All the teachers. And the principals. Carly Worthington. My favorite teacher, My favorite teacher of all time, my aunt, Pumpkin. Okay? My favorite, Amanda, favorite teacher of all time. All right? Linda Pryor. All these people, I don't know if they're still teaching. There's a lot of them. I can't call their name out because I'm going blind because I'm starting to call up too many teachers. But I'd like to give a shout out to all the teachers. Perry, who else is at Perry? Mr. I can't remember now right here. But at Wilson, Miss David, Mr. Winslow, and Mr. Perwares, he was the cool teacher with the gray hair. Mr. Gubish at Wilson. And at Academy. Mr. Gubish at Academy, Mr. Verb. If y'all know Mr. Verb at Academy, let's go back to Academy. He used to give out these little dots in his book all year long. And you thinking, he forgot about all them dots. But you look in that book, that man got all those dots. And at the end of the year, end of the quarter, your grade went down. But I always respect Mr. Verb. Your grades went down. Because he was what he said he was. He was a nice guy, but he was disciplined. People took advantage of Mr. Verb, but he'll get you in the end. He will. Yeah. There's a lot of people in my life that have done so much to me, for me. I'm going to give a shout out to was the art teacher, Mr. Chismania. Mr. Chismania. I always thought that was a nice guy. That's Carla's daddy, Carla Chismania. Mr. Chismania was a nice guy to me. There's a lot of people, Mr. Winslow, I've said, Mr. Lipchick. There's so many teachers that affected my life. Mr. Louis Carnicelli, he used to always tell me, Mr. Louis Carnicelli, if you went to Wilson now, he used to always tell you, oh, it was Academy, excuse me. He would say, Mr. Stovall, don't you got to go to the bathroom or something? Here, take the pass. Go to the bathroom. Yeah. Look, there's a lot of people. The counselor, what was his name? I can't remember the counselor at Academy. Look, there was a lot of people in my life that have meant so much to me. They meant so much to me. In life, because I lived it 58 years, all these people is what made me who I am. It started with my mother and father. And then it started with my brothers and sisters. They made me who I am. But the other people around me, they just made it better. I'm surrounded by good people. Nothing but good people. Keep the good people in your life. Let the bad people go. Let them go. Bye-bye. Tell them bye. Start the next year out. But sometimes you got to cut loose. You have to cut loose. You have to. You got to cut it loose. They draining you. They sucking the blood out of you. They making you mean. They making you upset. Be around positive people like me. Stay around positive people like me. You need somebody positive in your life. And if you're having problems because of the holidays, there's somebody out there to help you. But you have to ask. People can't read your mind. People can't read your mind. Tell someone. Speak up. Let them know. You have to let someone know. Don't be stubborn, keep it to yourself. Let someone know that you're having problems. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Don't be ashamed to say, can I have something? Can I have some of your food? Do you have anything extra? Don't be mad at people on the street asking for $1 or $2. Your life is better than you think it is. If someone asking you for something, they must see something or they must think, looking at you, your life is better than theirs. So when you go into Country Fair, any store, and somebody's standing outside, and you probably don't have nothing. Maybe you're hungry too. But somebody looking at you, thinking your life is better than theirs. So they're asking you for a little change. Speaking of change, I wish I had some food. Listen, this is my way of giving to you. This is my way. Get yourself a program. Get yourself a TV program, and you could talk this long too. Everybody, I remember growing up, everybody affected my life. All right? I had to give a shout out to everybody, the Williams. What's up, all the Williamsons, all the Tates, all the Beesons, all the Atkinsons. Okay? All of y'all. Because I've seen so many of them in my life. All the Stovalls, all the Carsons, all the Cars. There were so many in my life. I have to give a shout out to people that were special in my life that made a difference or just affected me. You ever want to hear your name called out on TV? I'm calling people names out on TV. All right? I'm calling people names out. Shelly Stambro, what's up? Everybody, call names out. Okay? Dave Rogers, call the name out. These people affected my life. For some reason, they affected me in some way that I never forgot them. I'm pretty sure there's somebody in your life that affects you that way. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed to call their name out tonight when you're home. Say their name. And like I said, to everybody that passed away, once again, everybody that passed away, to your family, my condolences. My condolences to the families. Christmas. Some people don't like Christmas. I understand that. But Christmas is not about what you think it's about. It's supposed to be a time to enjoy just being alive. Christ. It's just, you don't have to give gifts all the time. You don't have to go to the store and spend all your money. You don't have to. It's not about that. We got carried away with that. I know. Kids, it's okay. But grown folks, come on now. It's not about, you don't have to buy people stuff all the time. You don't. It's about love. To being able to love. Love is good. It's always good. You can't go wrong. If it's one-sided, maybe you can go wrong. If it's not returned, speaking of return, I want hungry. I'm so hungry. Listen. I had a good year. I really did. My year was good. And I hope next year is even better. I don't care if it's just one thing better. I hope your next year will be just as good as mine, or even better. I really do. Santa Claus can't get everybody a present every year, but he could show you some love. He can give you some love. I got nothing but love for you. That's all you need is love in life. All you need is one person to love you. One person. So all you need is one person to love you. And that one person is you. Love yourself. You will see it feel so much better. You can always count on yourself. You don't have to wait on yourself. You can get whatever you want without somebody getting it for you. That's all you need is that one love. That should be a song. One love. Yeah, that'd be a good song. All you need is one person to love you. And that's you. But I'm going to tell you something even better. If you just happen to have someone else say they love you, that's even better. Now you got more than one person. But all you need is you to love you. But if someone else loves you, hey, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Love yourself first before you try to love someone else. You do things for strange reasons because you're not loved. You go to this man, you go to this woman because you think they love you, because you don't feel love. Because you don't feel it. So you try to give it to someone else, but you ain't giving them nothing because all they're doing is using you. You're hurting yourself even more. If you love yourself like you should, you wouldn't be doing none of this, giving yourself to people that's not doing nothing for you. Love yourself and do everything for yourself. Love yourself and do everything for you. That's all you need. And that other love that comes around is extra. That's all extra. Nothing but extra. And if you got it, speaking of got it, I wish I had it. I wish I had some food. Yes. If you got it, and you got people telling you they love you, even sometimes, if you know it ain't true, even sometimes, if you feel it ain't true, that's why you love yourself. And that way you know it's true. Because you love yourself. But you have to feel it, want it. You have to want yourself to be loved. Then, when you start loving yourself, you will think something wrong with everybody else. Because all of a sudden, you got everybody coming towards you. Everybody want to be around you. Because they're feeling that love. Since you're loving yourself. They want some of that love. They want it. But don't be stingy. Share that love. But still love yourself. You have to love yourself. Nothing wrong with sharing. But you give most of it to yourself. You're going through difficulties. Because some of you think you need a man. Some of you think you need a woman. Only thing you need is yourself. Can you imagine? What is it like to love yourself? You can't imagine that, huh? Because some of you don't. You used to love yourself. Come on. Love yourself the way you used to love yourself. I don't care what holiday it is. So what is Christmas? Bah, humbug! Bah, humbug! Love yourself even if it's not Christmas. After Christmas. Listen, Santa knows what he's talking about. And my stomach is talking to me. Look, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to love. I love my family. I love my friends. I love people that's in my life. No one's in my life that I don't love. Because I have all people that is nice to me and I'm nice to them. They don't talk about me, not to my face. But I know they still love me. And no matter what, I know my kids love me. I know that too. But nothing compares to that love of me loving myself first. Nothing compares to the love of me loving myself. Next year is another year. 2020 was jack. But it was good just to have it. 2021 is a great year. Why? How can 2020 get worse? We had a lot of people passed away. All right? A lot of people. Some people don't know. Some people you don't know. You won't find out till next year when you ask about them. All right? You probably just don't know. Somebody's probably passing away right now. That's how lucky you are. You're healthy. And if you are sick, I hope you get healthy. I hope you feel better. This year, let's work it out by working out, taking care of ourselves better. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's up to you to love yourself first. It's up to you to want to take care of yourself. Don't let nobody distract you. You've been in a house all year, mostly all year. Summertime come. Get outside and make up for that. Exercise. Get in shape and get ready for that summer. Make next year a better year. But first you start with you. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Because I'm telling you, oh man, next year, it's going to be a better year. Santa Claus knows what he's talking about. It's going to be better. Because I got you, you got me. What we going to do with each other? We're going to love each other. We're going to take advantage of each other. All right? We ain't going to neglect each other. We're going to hold on to each other, and we're going to squeeze each other, and we're going to tell each other when we see each other, ooh, I love you. I miss you. Nothing like them words. I tell my brothers and sisters that all the time. Oh, I love you. We tell each other that all the time. Every time we talk on the phone, before we hang up, we say it. Call back 5 minutes later, we say it again. That's just the way we are. My mother, Adrisa May Stovall, made it this way. My father, Tom Malik Stovall, made it this way. All right? I want to give a shout out, special shout out to my uncle I never said hi to, Uncle Gary Moore. What's up, Tank? Happy belated birthday, James. O'Leary, how you doing in Pittsburgh? Tynina, Zai, what's up? And your kids? Your husband, Tynina? I give a shout out to my Aunt Penny, Alabama. Uncle Cleveland, Alabama. I want to give a shout out to Aunt Delphine. Your kids, tell them hi. If the kids watch, you tell my Aunt Delphine I said hi. Anne-Marie. All right. My uncle in Buffalo, Ralph, what's up? Dwayne, what's up? I want to give a shout out to you in Buffalo. Or he ain't in Buffalo no more, but hello, Dwayne. My newfound cousins, I want to give a shout out to everybody. Everybody. I just want to call their name out because I never call their name out. What's up, Tank? Again. Tank? All right. My brother, Tommy Darrell. My sister, Nadine. Denise. Kevin. Sabrina. Daniel. Damon. Bossy. Dorian. Jason. Ola. What's up, my brothers and sisters? Give a shout out to them. Call their name out personally. I love y'all. Have a nice Christmas. Happy New Year. And I love all you guys for watching. Next year will be a better year because you're going to get in shape. You're going to work out. You're going to do this. Give a shout out to everybody. Everybody. What's up, Bonnie? What's up, Kathy? What's up, Linda? What's up, everybody? Call their name out. To all you guys, this is your year. And I'm going to be here with you. I'll see you next year. We're going to do this, y'all. We're going to do this. Hi to all my friends again. KC, what's up? Mr. Brown, what's up? How y'all doing? David Robertson, danger! Danger! Streets Department, what's up? Take care. Garage, what's up? Take care. Dan, what's up, Dan? How you doing? Hope you feel better. Take care, y'all. Daniel, bye.